Animals that often take care of offspring that are not their own. The animal kingdom can be a rough place for new life. Just ask any mama who's ever had to fend off a mountain lion trying to make a midnight snack out of her newborn fawn. But what if there was another way? What if instead of relying on her own strength to keep her babies safe, a mother could convince other animals to do the job for her? Well, it turns out that's exactly what some animals do. Here are just a few of the many animals that take care of young that aren't theirs. And stick around to the end to find out why these animal parents are willing to go above and beyond to raise kids that aren't their own. Cuckoo birds. Cuckoo birds are famous for their unusual mating habits. Instead of building their own nests and laying their eggs in them, female cuckoos sneak into the nests of other birds and leave their eggs behind, tricking the unsuspecting hosts into raising their young as their own. This behavior is called brood parasitism, and it's one of the most fascinating examples of animals taking care of young that are not their own. Cuckoos don't just target any bird species. They've developed a preference for certain types of nests, such as those of robins, redstarts, and dunnocks. The female cuckoo carefully selects a nest that is the right size for her egg and that is made of similar materials to her own. She then lays her egg in the early morning while the host parents are away, making sure that it looks like it belongs with the rest of the clutch. Once the cuckoo egg is laid, the female cuckoo flies away, leaving the unsuspecting host parents to incubate her egg and raise her chick. The host parents have no idea that they are raising a cuckoo chick, and they treat it just like their own. They feed it, keep it warm, and protect it from predators. In some cases, multiple cuckoo chicks are raised in the same nest, all at the expense of the unwitting host parents. The cuckoo chicks are larger than the host chicks, and they grow up quickly, taking over the nest and demanding all the food and attention. By the time the host chicks hatch, it's too late. The cuckoo chicks have already taken over, and the host chicks have no chance of survival. Once the cuckoo chicks are fully grown, they leave the nest and set off on their own, ready to find a mate and lay their own eggs. And so, the cycle of brood parasitism continues. Some cichlid fish. In the vast expanse of the African Rift Valley lakes, a fascinating example of animals taking care of young that are not their own can be found among the cichlid fish. These fish exhibit a unique behavior where parent cichlids may accept eggs or fry the young of other fish, such as those of the blue acara or the marbled lungfish, and care for them as if they were their own. This behavior has been observed in several cichlid species, including the red, Galaris, and P. lanceolatus. While the exact reasons for this behavior are still debated, it is believed to serve an important purpose in protecting the population and increasing the chances of survival for the young. One hypothesis suggests that this behavior may have evolved as a way to compensate for the loss of eggs or fry due to predation or environmental factors. By accepting and caring for the young of other fish, parent cichlids can ensure the survival of at least some of the next generation. Another explanation is that it helps maintain genetic diversity within the population. When individuals from different populations interbreed, it can introduce new genes and increase the genetic variation within the gene pool. This can be beneficial for the long-term health and adaptability of the species. Additionally, by taking care of the young of other fish, cicadas may be reducing competition for resources within their own species. By investing energy and resources into raising the young of other fish, they may be ensuring that more individuals from other species survive to adulthood and contribute to the overall health of the ecosystem. Overall, the behavior of cichlid fish to take care of the young of other species is a fascinating example of the adaptability and resourcefulness of nature. It remains an active area of research, and scientists continue to investigate the underlying causes and evolutionary pressures that have led to this unique behavior. Domestic dogs and cats. Dogs and cats are known for being excellent mothers, fiercely protective of their young, and will go to great lengths to ensure their puppies or kittens stay safe and healthy. But what happens when a dog or a cat comes across an animal that isn't hers but needs her help? It turns out that these furry friends are often willing to lend a helping paw or a comforting purr to those in need. dogs and cats have an incredibly strong instinct to care for young, and sometimes that instinct kicks in even if the animals aren't their own. If a dog or a cat finds an orphaned puppy or kitten, she may take it under her wing and nurse it back to health as if it were her own. Sometimes this happens because the mother simply mistakes the other animal for one of her own. For example, if a cat gives birth to a small litter and a stray kitten wanders into the same area, the mother cat may end up adopting the extra feline. Similarly, if a dog accidentally steps on a small animal and it doesn't move, she may think it's a helpless puppy and start licking and nursing it. Other times, dogs and cats take care of other animals because they recognize that they need help. For example, if a dog sees a small animal shivering in the cold, she may bring it back to her den and warm it up with her body. Likewise, if a cat hears a kitten crying for its mother, she may be compelled to investigate and offer comfort. Whatever the reason, dogs and cats are often more than happy to take care of other animals, even if they aren't their own. Deer and elk. In the wild, female deer often live in groups with other females and their young. This social structure provides several advantages for the herd, including increased vigilance against predators and cooperative rearing of the young. When a female deer gives birth, the other members of the herd will gather around to help clean and dry off the newborn fawn. They will also assist in teaching the fawn how to find food and water and will protect it from danger. If a fawn is orphaned or separated from its mother, the other females in the herd will often take care of it as if it were their own. They will nurse it, keep it warm, and teach it the skills it needs to survive. Similarly, in a group of elk, female elk are known to take care of each other as calves if the mother is unable to or dies. This behavior is driven by a combination of maternal instincts and social bonds within the herd. By working together to raise the young, the female deer and elk ensure the survival of the next generation and maintain the strength of their species. This behavior is also observed in domestic deer and elk. When a mother deer or elk is unable to care for her fawn or calf, other does in the herd will often step in to help. This can happen for a variety of reasons, such as if the mother is sick, injured, or has recently given birth. The other does will share the responsibility of caring for the young, ensuring that it gets enough to eat and drink and that it stays safe from predators. This behavior is likely a result of the close social bonds that deer and elk form with each other and their strong maternal instincts. Seahorses. Seahorses are known for their unique ability to carry their young in a pouch located on their bellies. However, in some cases, seahorses have been observed taking care of eggs that are not their own. This behavior has been witnessed in captive seahorses, although it's not common in the wild. There are two possible explanations for this behavior. First, it may be due to the strong egg-carrying instinct of seahorses, which could cause them to mistakenly collect eggs that are not their own. Second, it could be a deliberate act of altruism, where the seahorse is helping to ensure the survival of its species by caring for the eggs of another seahorse. While it is not entirely clear why seahorses would take care of eggs that are not their own, it is a fascinating observation that highlights the unique characteristics of these marine creatures. It is possible that this behavior could occur more frequently in the wild, but it is difficult to observe seahorses in their natural habitat and gather data on their behaviors. Regardless, it is a remarkable adaptation that allows seahorses to thrive in their environment. Humans have the unique ability to care for children who are not their own, whether through adoption, fostering, or simply offering support and guidance to those in need. This behavior is driven by a combination of compassion, social responsibility, and a desire to make a positive impact on the world. Adoption is when a person or couple legally takes on the role of parent for a child who is not biologically related to them. This can be done for various reasons, such as when a child is orphaned, abandoned, or in need of a stable and loving home. Foster care is another way that humans can take care of children who are not their own. In this situation, a person or family temporarily provides a home and support system for a child who is unable to live with their biological parents for a period of time. This can be due to a variety of circumstances, such as if the parents are unable to care for the child, or if they are facing legal issues or personal challenges. Finally, humans can also take care of children who are not their own by simply offering support and guidance. This can include being a mentor, tutor, or simply a trusted adult who is there to listen and offer advice. This type of caregiving may not be as formal as adoption or fostering, but it can still have a profound impact on the life of a child. Overall, animals that take care of offspring that are not their own often have strong parental instincts, survival strategies, or social behaviors that help increase the chances of survival for the young. From cuckoo birds that lay their eggs in other nests to dogs and cats that adopt orphaned animals, the animal kingdom is full of examples of animals that go above and beyond to care for those who are not their own. So the next time you see an animal with its young, take a closer look and you may be surprised to learn that the little ones are not actually related.